everybody, and welcome to my video today, you guys. I am going to create a card, and then I'm going to show you several other cards that I have already made using the It Starts With Art. This is a brand new bundle that will be available June 4th, and I am going to use It Starts With Art, and then it has a die set that goes with it, that coordinates with it. And then I also pulled out this Crafting Forever set that goes really well with it. So let me show you the cards I've already made. And when you place an order with me for the remainder of May and for all of June, you will get a PDF of these cards showing you how to put these cards together, and then comes with an exclusive video as well. And then we're going to make the card today, and that will also be included in that PDF. So there'll be 5 cards, or maybe even 6 cards. I might throw in a 6th card, but you'll get that fun PDF, which is just a printable document that will have photos and measurements, and you can see how to make that card. So the card we're going to make today, I have my pieces cut already, and it's a fairly easy card. I'm doing something that I don't normally do, and I'm starting with an entirely black card base. And that's because from the side, I don't want it to look weird. Like, I didn't want to do a white base and then a black top, because I didn't want it to kind of look funny from the side. So what we're going to do is just take a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and we'll cut it at 5 1/4 by 4. And then we'll use this to go inside the card so that when we want to write our message inside it, we'll have a nice white space to be able to do that. And we'll just center this here. Next, I have a few pieces that we are going to use. So the first piece is a piece of the designer paper. This is a suite of product, which means it has a stamp and a die set, and then it has paper and embellishments, and it's a really fun set to have. I've taken my stitched rectangles, and I have cut out this shape, so you can see that very faint stitched stitching right around there. And then what I've done is I've taken some more of that paper. This is my favorite sheet of this paper. And I was gonna give you a measurement, but I don't see my little mini ruler. This is, it looks like 2 inches by 5 1/2. So I really love this piece of paper against the black cardstock. Reminds me of the 80s. Isn't that funny? And it's really bright, really pretty. You can do lots of different things with this paper, but I feel like it really pops when you put it right next to that black cardstock. So I'm just gonna center it. Try to get it straight there, and we'll press that down. And then for this piece that has the buttons and the hot glue gun and the little re-inkers, we are going to put right here, and it'll run the whole length of the card. So it's funny, I hot glue a lot of things and fix a lot of things with hot glue, and my kids think that anything can be fixed with hot glue. Like, they'll bring something to me. Violet just recently brought me a stuffed animal thing that the head had come off. It was a little Princess Ella from Frozen, and the head had come off. It had broke, and she was like, just hot glue it. Like, what's wrong with you? Just hot glue it. And I was like, I can't hot glue like a stuffed animal. Like, it's like has stuffing, and like it's not gonna work. And she could not understand why. That was a situation. So we're gonna take this one right out of here, and this is on the new cling, with the cling, and so this is very sticky. You are not gonna have that fall off your block at all. And then we want to use Memento Black ink because it will not, we're gonna use blends to color this. So we'll go ahead and stamp this right on here, and that did really well. We'll close that up. And now we'll just go ahead and color this in. You can color these lots of different ways. I want to take some colors that are in this cardstock. So we'll go, or in this, I'm sorry, this designer paper. So I'm going to grab Poppy Parade. I will grab like maybe Bermuda Bay. I feel like Bermuda Bay will kind of stick out a little bit more. It's not in here, but it will coordinate with this. And then maybe a yellow or orangish, and the Mango Melody will probably work best. So what we'll do is I'm just going to do really simple coloring. So okay, guys, I was really struggling with this. I'm going to show you. I was going to totally redo the card and just start over and refilm it, but I just wanted to show you guys and just show you sometimes, honestly, what happens. I just was very heavy-handed with my coloring, and so it just started to bleed out all of the edges. And then because I was filming, I started to like panic, and I got a little nervous, quite honestly, and then I really started messing up. So you can see that there just was really no way to salvage it. So what I did is I re-stamped it and I recolored it. And originally I had thought about leaving the little spools of ribbon white, but I thought that it might be best if I added a color to it just in case it happened again. And it sort of did. You can see it bled out a couple of times, and I don't know that I really love the crumb cake with this color combo, but it works okay. It's just one of those things. Sometimes you have to play around with the colors to see what's going to work. Like maybe I could have done it maybe a light pink. I don't know. I was trying to go for like a realistic look at the items, you know, like this part would be white. It wouldn't necessarily be pink, but sometimes with coloring, sometimes it's not worth being realistic. Sometimes you just have to do what's working or what you like or what, you know, feels like it will work. I'm not the greatest coloring kind of person. You guys know that. So the last thing I did is I did some heat embossing off camera too. I don't know what's wrong with me today, you guys. I just got nervous filming. So I did Follow Your Art, and I just did this on a little strip, and actually it's not really exactly straight. I feel like when I cut it, it kind of got a little wobbly, but it's okay. It all works out. It turned out fine. And I definitely need a little bit more practice coloring this. I did the Calypso Coral, I did the yellow, and then the light blue is there. And then I thought I would just show you. I know I've already attached everything, but I did the light blue, and then I can just come in and add some of the dark right over it. So I'm still getting color that's layered, and it still gives you some depth to your project, but it's a little bit better. It's not bleeding as much. So just have a very light hand when you come in with this. And it will work a little bit better. So there's that card. So let me show you all the ones that will be in the PDF. So all you have to do is place an order with me, and you will get the these cards as a PDF. So you'll get a printable document that will have all of these cards with all of these measurements on them, and then a supply list. And then you can begin ordering the Follow Your Art. You can begin ordering that on June 4th. So I know it's a little ways for it to come out yet, but I wanted to show you guys these cards, and I want to get this PDF created and sent out to you guys. These are really simple cards. They're really beautiful. I love the pops of color. And then I will even include my blends tracking list. So it's a tracking chart, and you can track all the blends that you have. I print it on Whisper White cardstock and just color in the boxes. Super cute. I love having the organizational part of it. I love looking at the chart. So I'll throw that in with this PDF PDF as well. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will be back to craft with you again later this week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.